Okay, so today we were, as I remember, the idea is to work on move number 6. So let's do the form from the very beginning of the form up through move number 6. Just do move number 6 as well as you can, and then we will go back and we'll actually work on move number 6 today. Move number 6. So there are 3 parts to this move. Let's work on the first. The first part, we're facing straight ahead. The second part is making the transition. And the third part is the end facing in this direction. So let's work on part number 1. Right? It begins where single whip ends. Your weight is to the left. Relax. And now to the right. To the left. To the right. To the left. To the right. To the left. To the right. Single whip. Relax and left. right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Single whip. Your weight should be on the left. Now just relax your hands. And you're going to sink in the left quad. Relax your hands, sink, and circle. All right. Now you're on the right, and just relax. 1, 2, 3, and throw this guy. Look left. Now his evil twin brother is coming to punch you. Right? You grab his wrist. You come behind at his elbow. Shift your weight. And send him from here to here. Okay, let's look at the martial applications here. The first martial application is a way to get out of the fact that somebody has grabbed you by the wrists. All right? So single whip. Now some guy, or maybe even 2 guys, have grabbed you by the wrists. All right? Relax your hands. They've got you by the wrist, but you relax your hands. The rest of the move happens from the body, basically, and then the hands jump in on the end. Maybe I can get Annie in here to help demonstrate. But, all right? So the guys grabbed you by the wrists on either side. Relax your hands and pay attention to this. Just a simple circle. Relax your hands, circle the Dan Chin, and then relax your hands, circle the Dan Chin, boom. The hands come up like veins. Maybe I can get Annie to help me. All right. We'll just do this on one side because it'll be easier to see. So Annie's bad guy, and she's grabbing me by the wrist here, right? So I'm standing out here like this, right? And relax your hands, move your Dan Chin. Now watch the hand. Now she almost fell over backwards. I didn't do anything to her. Well, very, very little to her, right? It's your body weight that does it. Right? If she's on the other side, right? It's the same thing, all right? First, relax your hands, and then sink. All right, hold on. Don't let me move. If I try to do this with my arm, I'm not strong enough, right? But if you do it with your weight by sinking and then coming up again and shifting your weight on your legs and then transfer that motion into your arm, boom, it's almost impossible to hold on to somebody, right? Even if she's a little around in front and she's holding on with both hands, right? Just relax. Boom. Right? You're going around her. Sink. Look what happens with her hands. And I'm not even touching her. She's the one who's touching me. All right? Thank you so much.
Malcolm, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Is so at the end of single whip, uh, it's like kind of similar to like the holding a piece of fruit. Uh, when do you let go? When do you let go of the fruit?
When you move on to the next move.
As soon as you start circling, you let it go. Okay.
Single whip and just relax. Right?
Okay.
First of all, when you do single whip, you're in a hook hand. When you finish it, watch. So it's very easy just to move on to the next move.
Okay.
Seat the wrist. Yeah. Yeah. Zoan. 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 Right? This is one, the wrist. One. Zo means to sit down. When you go to somebody's house in China, a friend's house, um, you knock on the door, they may open the door, and then they go, oh, good to see you, zo, 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 zo. Zo, zo, zo means sit down. You come in and sit down, visit, all right? Zo, zo, zo. All right, same thing. Zoan. So the first move. And then just relax. Circle. Now, this is nothing. Grandmaster Fung added that motion in there just to give you a place to rest for a moment. Could you do something with it? Well, of course you could. You could do something with anything, right? But it's really just a relaxation, and you can say it's like a beat in music. Of course, it has a function, but the function may be a rest function, and that's kind of what it is. Relax. Circle. Rest. Rest. Throw. Now, to do this throw correctly, you have to pay attention to the upper left arm. So from my elbow to my shoulder, just watch me do this. Right? Watch where this goes. It's not separate from the body. It's connected to the body. From the shoulder to the elbow, hug your own rib. Right? When you throw the guy, you don't throw him with your arm. You throw him with your body. All right? So you have to really sink in your own qua to do this kind of throw. Sink. And now, here comes a punch in on this side. All right? Intercept the punch, grab the guy's wrist. All right? All my weight is on the left, and I'm turned to the left. He's coming in this direction. like this. So I'm going to grab him and help him go in that direction. Just not into my liver. All right. He's not going to punch me. He's going to go by me. I'm going to redirect him. Okay, so there are the parts of this first move. One, two, three. All right? Let me do it a couple of times with my back to the camera. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three. Questions? Okay, let's go around the room, make sure everybody's got it. Catherine, did you have a question?
The first move, I understand what the right hand is doing, but what about the left one?
They're both turning clockwise.
Or both clockwise? It's difficult.
um, it's much easier. It's much easier when you can do a little push hands. All right? Because then you feel it in your body. So if we were together, I would have you grab both my wrists at the same time. So reach up and grab both my wrists. Go ahead and do it. Now you could do it just the opposite way. It'll work either way. But for this move, there are clockwise circles.
Okay, why do I have so much trouble to have my two hands doing two clockwise circles? It's ridiculously easy when I think about it. But my body is kind of like.
That's your trouble. You're thinking about it, right? When you think about these things, it makes it almost impossible to do them.
Okay.
Right?
Well, I'll try. I mean,
no, Catherine, I know exactly what you mean. It's just a coordination thing, and you imagine you were learning to play the piano. Imagine I was learning to play the piano. It's like, well, I can kind of imagine using my right hand. I can kind of imagine using my left hand. I can kind of imagine that they're both doing different things at the same time, but I couldn't do it. Not a chance, right? But obviously people do. Right?
Yeah.
Even if you're playing a guitar or Annie's little ukulele, it's the same.
Actually, the drums I think is the most intense, because it's not only your hands, but it's also your feet.
Also your feet.
Yeah.
Uh, why don't you practice this for a few seconds? I've got to run somewhere. Catherine, why don't you lead the whole group in a half a dozen of these or so?
Here, lead the whole group. Okay, guys. I'm not sure that I can do that. Let's just do it.
Okay. Say something. We lost you.
You lost me?
Yeah. There we go.
Ah. Can one of you show me how you do this first part of the 6 move?
I can do it.
Okay, show me. Let me pin you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So we've got, do you want me to come closer too?
That's fine. Yeah.
So you got your single wet. Relax. And then start your clockwise circle. And when you come around, and then you're going to be dropping down into a swoop from right to left, and then from to right, and then deep one coming up, throwing the baddie. And now escorting the other to the door. All right.
So yes, this first part here.
This part here, that's where you're stuck.
Yes.
Okay, so single whip, relax, and then maybe it helps if you, it's just like you start as a spiral and then you continue it into the larger swoop.
Oh, okay.
So relax and then spiral out basically. So it's, you could probably get away with doing it as you start the circle. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, when I see you doing it, it sounds like feasible, but then I'm here and I'm stuck. I'm stuck with my left, not, I mean, my right, I can't do that, but.
Yeah, I think this is one of the few times in TAIJI that they really are doing the same thing. So I guess what the visual that I'm using is this idea that it's like this small circle, and then when it comes around, then you sort of, so it kind of creates a like a,
Qigong one.
okay. Try like pointing and drawing a circle, but, or not a circle. It's really a spiral.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. It's easier when you do it bigger, actually.
Mhm.
Thank you, Jill.
Sure.
And James, show me. Show me how you do that.
All right. Okay. For me, the important thing is the single whip. You get on the left,
Mm-hmm.
then you drop. You did something here, boop, boop, then drop, then go to the belly. Sometimes known as the Danchen. And then it's all easy.
All easy, yeah.
Just that in the same direction.
Uh-huh. Okay. Thank you, guys. Okay, Malcolm, I'm ready.
Okay, so this is a medicine ball. This is a solid ball. It's quite heavy. When you go to do the throw, you're moving something heavy. You can't do it with your arms. You're gonna hurt yourself if you do that. Right? Relax. Circle. Swing. Throw. Look left. Grab and redirect. Again. Relax. Circle. Swing. Throw. Look left. Grab and redirect. Relax. Circle. Swing. Throw. Look left. Grab and redirect. Catherine, do it. I'll call it out. Jill, you have a question?
I was hoping you could do at least one with your back to the camera.
I'm going to, but I want to do,
Oh,
I
you
want
wanna
to do this first, then we'll do the
Okay.
back. All right? Catherine.
Want me
Relax.
to go?
Circle. Okay, we're gonna have to have a discussion here. This, Catherine, I'm not just laughing at you. I'm also laughing at myself and all my other compatriots from the past. The problem that you're actually up against is a problem that shows up all the time. It's not just here. Suppose I say, do a clockwise circle with your right arm. Right? The left side of your body is a mirror image of the right side of your body. Right? If I ask you to do the mirror image of this movement, what would you do? That's what you're doing. Right?
This is not what I should do.
Well, let me finish though. You can see why, if you're going to do mirror images, right? That's a mirror image, right? They're mirroring each other. Or you could go the other direction. All right? You have to know how to do that in Tai Chi, the mirror images of each other. But not everything is a mirror image. All right? So I'm doing a right circle. I'm doing a clockwise circle here. Am I really doing a clockwise circle here? Well, not if they're mirror images. Do you see the conflict? Right? These are mirror images. These are not mirror images.
Yeah, but why do I have troubles doing that? It's not that complicated. It's like my hand doesn't understand.
That's true. You're right. But lots of people run into exactly this same problem. And the problem is so universal that they developed a different language for it in Tai Chi. You can't just say clockwise and counterclockwise because they're different things on different sides of the body. They're mirror images of each other. All right? So they invented a way of talking about this that is much better for Tai Chi. If you're going to lead with your little fingers, if you're going to lead the circle with the little finger, it's called a shoe circle. If you're going to lead with your thumbs, it's called a knee circle. Shoe, knee, right? That allows you to do mirror images on each side without running into this problem. So, Catherine, it's not just you. They actually had to invent new language to talk about this.
Jill and James are able to do it.
You will get it. If I turn my back to you, it will be easier for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what you're running into is just video dyslexia.
Great. I'm happy to know that at my age.
Everybody, including me, gets video dyslexia from time to time, right? It's difficult to when you're working live in a studio with mirrors, you have the same problem. If somebody watches you in a mirror, it's difficult for them to copy what you're really doing, right? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but now when my arms are like that, it's less easy.
There you go.
But I really have to think about it. I'm gonna have to work every day.
Just work every day and you'll get it. Now, let me point something out. Maybe this is too advanced, but let me point something out. When one is going like this hand is doing a shoe, all right? You're leading with the little finger. But this hand, you're leading with the thumb.
Mm-hmm.
You know what we'll do, Catherine, if you remind me tomorrow morning in advanced Qigong, we'll do some wrist exercises, right? We don't usually do the wrist exercises in our silk reeling, but there are the wrist exercises are definitely there. So you aren't the only one who's got this issue. Okay, guys, we are out of time. So let's pick this up next weekend. But in the meantime, we will practice in the advanced Qigong class. We'll practice a little bit on the wrists. Okay, see you later.